Okay. Live split was a little bit off to the side. I'm sure it's fine.
In 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
In
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Excellent. Please proceed into the
Damn it.
chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation
Our goal
lamp
today
will vaporize any
is sub
unauthorized
18 or
equipment
better.
that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
I also need to learn how to apply button save glitch, but it's a bit finicky and it doesn't want to work.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button
Heyo.
are not part of this test.
How's your day going? Oh, that's not wonderful. I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that irreversible taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material
Oh no.
emancipation grip, which
I was in a world of pain for about a week due to some medical issue, so I know how you feel.
and teeth.
Hope you feel better soon. I don't know why I didn't get like a running jump there.
You are now in possession of the aperture science handheld.
I should mention this is my first run of the day, so this is not going to PB.
These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not. Well done.
Not how that was
Remember,
supposed to
the
work, but it
Aperture
worked.
Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
I've had live split for probably almost a month now, and I have still yet to fix the typo in Turrent Bowling.
Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
That's not good. Hang on, let me look on my phone. If it's doing weird flashy stuff, that might be my end. I hope it ain't, but it could be. Give me a moment.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will
Ah,
start
shit.
in 3, 2,
6, and I think it was on my end. It does that sometime. Okay.
and in 3, 2, 1.
I kind of panicked for a second because my graphics card has been having these weird flashing issues every once in a while. I think it's because my card could very easily be dying. I mean, this is like a $70 graphics card from 2015. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's nearing the end of its operational lifespan. I hope it isn't, because that would suck. Because the GPU market is so screwed up right now. If my card dies, I don't have one. And this computer has no usable video output on its motherboard, so if my graphics card dies, I am out a computer.
Completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material.
I have an an R7 360, and like, to give you an idea of what it's supposed to be for, it's like a budget card for League of Legends, not the games I play.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Though, fun fact, if your graphics card dies and you've tried everything and you can't get it to work anymore, you can actually put it in the oven for a couple of minutes and it might fix it. Whoa, what was that? Hang on. I judged that wrong. I'm actually way ahead. I thought I wrote way behind for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Am I way ahead for some reason? No. Yeah. Yeah, flashing does sound like it would be a RAM thing, and that's what that is. The first few chambers are always the ones that like you have like when you're first playing for the day and like you just haven't really gone into the mindset, so you just screw up everything.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super button. Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
That's much better.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, root enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the
That was
Aperture Science
disgustingly bad.
portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe.
It's also occurred to me I forgot to put all of the tags I normally put on my stream, so I might want to do that next time I botch a run.
At the operational end of the device. Do not. Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Wow, why am I so behind right now? Oh, it's only 1 second. That's not too bad.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
No! Okay, so that's going to be my cue to edit my stream tags real quick. Give me 1 second. Done. Okay, better.
In 3, 2, 1. And in 3, 2, 1.
Ah!
And in 3, 2, 1.
Cubes suck. Okay, just do it right this time. How is the sum of my best segments 1725?
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber.
Oh, that's concerning. The cube fell off the button while I was in the doorway. Oh no.
This aperture science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button. Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
That was an okay elevator. 0-0, damn.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of
That
the
was
Aperture
weird.
Science handheld
It
portal
worked,
device.
but
With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science bring your
that
doctors
might be my
is the
best time in this
perfect
chamber.
for testing.
That might gold. Yup. We are off to a wonderful start. Oh no.
Chamber 4. You're doing
Never a
quite
good
well.
sign when you gold really early on like that, because that means you're going to screw up later and ruin it.
As part
Good,
of a
okay.
required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2,
Oh, I am a few seconds behind now. I don't know what I did. Wait, yes I do. I failed to put that portal down while I was trying to get the save glitch. Okay, 2 seconds isn't awful. It's also not good, though.
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science High Energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
A wonderful time to get something in my eye.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However,
Oh, great.
and flashing hazard lights
What am I doing?
agitate
Okay, I have a message to read real quick. Damn it, it was just someone sending me ha 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 ha.
2, 1.
Okay, I screwed up the Chamber 07 fling, and that's not wonderful.
And in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Please
There we
proceed
go.
to the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit.
I get the feeling that was going to be
Material
really bad.
Identification grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super button. Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock as the effects of prolonged
Oh
exposure to
god,
the
oh
button
god,
will
oh
have
no,
limited
get
stop.
in there. That was disgustingly bad. Oh my god, no.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a no civil case is unintended side effect of the Aperture Science material emancipation grid, which may
And now someone's just sending me TikToks. I can't answer right now.
crown, pussy mammal, and teeth.
Oh wait, that's the one where you have. That's Overgoo. Okay,
You are now
I can't do Overgoo, but that's the one that's in.
portal device.
When I get to 08, I'll show you how I do it. I'll throw the run so I can show you both, because there are two ways to do
Do
it.
not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not. Well done. Remember, the Aperture
And I'm seconds behind anyway, so I'm already not happy with this run. Yeah, that's not wonderful.
Welcome to test chamber 4.
Save load abuse. I don't think there's actually a viable. I don't think there's a viable save load abuse in Chamber 08. There might be. I could be wrong. Yeah, in 08, no. Yeah, Over the Catcher is easier, but
Our previous
it's slower. There's another solution, which is
fabrication.
neither of those things. It's quite a bit faster if done correctly, but actually doing it like and not screwing up is kind of difficult when you're starting out. I still screw it up all the time though, because I'm still just starting out. But why am I 10 seconds ahead? I mean, behind 4. What happened just then? What did I miss? I'm like not even paying attention, so I screw that chamber up. I'm not even like remembering it.
Center goals. The Aperture Science high energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber
This
can
jump?
and has caused permanent
I can't do this jump
disability.
either. Okay, we're gonna ignore the timer for a second. One moment. Okay, we're going to go to which chamber is this? 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. About this one, right? Okay, so no, the one after this. Nope, the one before.
Welcome to test
Give me
chamber.
one moment and I'll get there.
You're doing quite well.
Come on. Not good enough? Okay. So this jump coming up, the one you're talking about, it's a bit finicky. Yeah, I know that. I love that so much. That's the kind of thing I would do. Whenever I'm programming something like in Unity.
As part of the required test protocol, our previous statement
Okay, I'll wait until you're done on the phone and then I'll try and
chamber
demonstrate it.
was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a
Also, for the
required
record,
test
for
protocol, we will
for
stop
anyone
enhancing
who
the
just
truth.
joined, I am aware that I'm a minute behind. I'm ignoring the timer for a second to demonstrate something to someone in the chat. In fact, for the time being, I'm just going to close live split. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, so you want your portal to be set up as far back as you can get it. Now, I don't know if there's an actual place where you should start here, but I wait for the orb to go through from there, like, downwards, because this gives you more, like, time to jump. I guess starting, like, 4 points back, so 1, 2, 3 points back, really. Jumping, crouching. Don't do what I just did. Okay. Let's try that again. Maybe I should try 4 points back. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to jump. Okay, so a little bit. You can just walk in and crouch after you're through. Oh, hi, Sonar. Okay, that was dumb. Oh my god, you can. Why did I never do that? How did I fail to... Oh my god. Sonar just completely saving my ass here, always. Yeah, I fixed my portal gun skin. Oh yeah, you just walk. I had no idea you could just walk. Huh. Interesting. I feel like that distorted image of like Megan from like Drake and Josh with her eyes like all screwed up going, interesting. Yeah, because if you can even just crouch in, but I think that's slower. What was that? Yeah, you can just walk through and crouch. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. I was watching someone stream. Yep, there it is again. I was watching someone stream last night, and they were doing glitchless runs, and he finally got to GLaDOS at the end of the run, and the funniest shit happened multiple times, and he had never seen it happen before. I had never seen it happen before. He dropped the cube into the incinerator, not the cube, the core into the incinerator, and it like got launched back out. And it just ruined everything. That was way too high. Try that again. That was too low. The guy I was watching last night told me that you kind of have to, like... Are you crouching midair? Hang on. Ah! I don't really know. Sometimes it just works for me, and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I can do this without thinking, and then when I try to do it, I screw it up. See? But if I was just, like, not even trying to think about it, I would have gotten that. They, like, jumped, stopped. That wasn't it. Always jump from the last step. Jump from the last step. If I had been looking down correctly, that would have been great. Damn it. You guys can't see it, but, like, I don't have a lot of room for my mouth, so my sensitivity has to be kind of high, so sometimes if my wrist just isn't doing the thing, I just screw everything up. Yep. That worked. Okay. Let me try that again just to sanity check myself. This started off as me trying to get a PB, and now I'm just doing whatever this is. Little bit too slow. Last step before you jump could be a good idea. Yeah, yeah, that's true. 1 second. Having a solid state drive means that I can save and load to fail even faster than before. Optimal learning. Yeah, exactly. Why am I sucking right now? Damn it. Oh my god. And what's my mouse sensitivity at? This feels different. Oh, that's where it was. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Instead of trying to aim for the edge there, I could just not. You're sucking because people are watching. Exactly. You know what? That's exactly what it is. When I'm just doing this, like, on a call with someone and they can't see me, I do this perfectly fine. I've probably gotten a better time than my PB while people aren't watching and not realized it. You can also do F8. You can also do an forward accelerated hop into the elevator also. Yeah, I know. I just forgot to do that. I think normally I back hop, but that's not as fast. Okay, so there are 2 things here. Are you still watching Infair? I cannot pronounce that A. I never figured out how to. Okay. So the one you had mentioned over the catcher, let's go here. 1 second, please. Okay. Save. Get onto the clip for that. Up here, do that. Jumping off the catcher faster than the part of the wall. No. The A is, I think we had this entire like discussion with him trying to tell me how to pronounce his name, and I kept not doing it correctly. So this is slower than doing the wall collision thing. However, it's easier to learn how to do, and that's the issue. I have 7 people watching. That's not normal. I say it's easier to do, and then I just do it wrong. It's okay. Yeah, it is a little bit difficult. The way that most people do it, and it's faster, is like this. But you have to jump at like the last possible second. My dog just opened my door again. 1 moment. He can be in here, but if he begins whining, I will be a little bit upset. I'm the only one in the house right now, and he's okay. He just likes to make noise when, yeah. That takes practice. It took me at least 15 minutes of just saving and loading over and over and over again to get that to work 1 time. And then the funniest shit is I didn't realize you have to jump the moment you hit it. So I just did this, and I just stood on it before I realized what I did wrong, and I just died. But you go as late as you can. You jump as late as you can. You crouch to get on top of it, although I can't really... I think you have to crouch jump. Like, you can't jump and then... Oh, no, jump and crouch. That seems better. But you want to crouch as you get on top of it to land on it easier, and then you want to jump as soon as you can. And you want to hold... Okay, so no, crouch jumping is actually necessary, I think. For a second, it looked like just jumping was easier, but then I didn't get enough speed. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Don't do that. That's bad. What was that? How did that kill me? Yeah, that's... It's... There's not, like, a special trick to getting that to work. It's just... It's a bit finicky. Although I have seen someone... I did see someone, like... How did they do that? It was like... I don't even know what they did. Uh-oh. But they set it up in a certain way, and they were like... Damn it, I got stuck in the wall. All in all, I have become a brick in the wall. Okay. But what they did is they, like... did that and immediately jumped onto it. I have not figured out how to do that yet. Okay, I'm opening up Live Split again. Back to the PBs. Also, if you jump off the railing to the platform with the portal, is that faster than waiting for it to activate? Jump off the railing to the platform with the portal. Jump off the railing. You think jumping is faster? At the beginning. Oh, okay, that. Yeah. It took me a second to understand what you were trying to say. Oh, thank you for the good luck on the inbounds. The first platform. Okay, for whatever reason, I was thinking by platform you meant the one that moves. Yeah, this is faster. I just screw this up all the time. It's much faster. I'm struggling. Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
Also, hello, emission from Dog and Hvratsky. That's not the right pronunciation for that. I am 100% sure. How did I... Close enough.
And in 3, 2, 1.
My first thought was finish, but I'm not sure. And it's like incredibly bold of me to think I'll ever pronounce finish correctly.
Please proceed into the
If that's
chamber
even
lock
finish.
after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
Oh, Croatian. That's cool.
The aperture science weight is
I don't know if you guys could hear me like struggling there, but the dog that wanted into my room suddenly wanted out, and I had to get up, open the door, close the door, and sit back down before the elevator ride ended. Hrvatsky?
Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Hey, that makes sense. Cats are cool. I don't have a cat, but they're cool.
You're doing very well. Please be advised
I had a cat once, and he liked licking tape.
protocol, but is
He was interesting.
effect of the aperture
He liked licking tape.
emancipation
He liked he liked trying to eat pictures if he could find them, like specifically like Polaroid pictures. Yeah, plastic. Yeah, dogs have masters, cats have servants. Exactly. Yeah, if you've ever played BioShock, Rapture is just like an allegory for like cats and dogs. That's it.
portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These
I have an irrational fear of cats under my bed. And the reason for this is because we used to have a cat who would duck under my bed at random times of the day, and if I angered her, she would try to kill me. And fun fact, she almost succeeded when I was a toddler because she just barely nipped me on the nose, and it gave me an infection that could have killed me. And it's just, how? Why? That cat almost made me speedrun being dead. Because that happened when I was 2 years old. Maybe under. How do you make a save at the beginning just before the portal opens and be able to load it easily? I'm just gonna fail at his name on purpose, I guess. Inferitus and I just talked about that on my Discord earlier today, like an hour ago. It's called the Vault Save, and it's really easy to set up. Personally, I have my speedrun start command, which you only have once you install a certain plugin. I have that bound to 0 on my keyboard. So anytime I screw up a run, I'll just press 0 and it'll start over. Version specific for setting up. Yes and no. The version of the game you're running, which you can determine by looking in the top right corner of the game if you have the debug menu, which is just a command console. If you have that open, it'll tell you the version of source, and it's a number. There are a few versions. If you have the latest one on Steam, then you need the DLL file that I just sent in the general channel on my Discord. If you have Source Unpack, you don't need to set up anything because it's already done for you. Oh, wait, you play on Xbox, right? No, you play on Steam? Okay. Good. Yeah, Steam is called, the version on Steam right now is called Steam Pipe, and you want the 2013 version of it. He said to make the live split to start it. Yeah, I might be misremembering you with someone else, but I had someone in my chat a while ago who speedrun specifically on the Xbox edition. And knowing that they run on the Xbox, their time was actually really impressive. Something worth noting is when you set up live split for that, what time do they have? 25 something. Which, for a speedrun in general, isn't the best in the world, but for running on console, that's pretty damn good. At least in my opinion. The controller would make it more difficult because a lot of the important shots are a bit hard to hit, just in general with a keyboard and a mouse, so that would complicate matters. Something else I was thinking of though is the coordination involved. A lot of it is that was not good. A lot of it is hey, they specifically run it on Xbox, so they've learned how to do that. If you just keep playing the game for a bit, you'll get better. Don't feel terrible about that. The controller would make it more difficult, yeah, but I think another aspect of it would be that I'm pretty sure they were running it glitchless as opposed to inbounds, and that kind of helps. But if you were doing inbounds and you were using a controller, God rest your soul, assuming you're not playing No Slaw, because I cannot fathom how hard it would be to do some of the safe glitch shots with a controller. Like, CRISPR's blind save glitch wouldn't be too hard. It would be hard, yes, but it wouldn't be like end of the world. B-hop while using a controller? I don't know. The better question is, how the hell do you back hop using a controller? That's even worse. That seems like it would be so hard. Can you even save glitch on console? Like, is there a save and load button? Like, on your controller? Can you bind quick save and quick load? Because if not, that would imply that, like, turn up the sensitivity to where it just sucks to play just to ABH. Yeah. I saw a GIF. I don't remember where I saw it. I think it was either on the Portal 1 speedrunning Discord or a specific streamer's Discord. I can't remember which. It was a GIF of someone doing Flippy Skippy, and it showed, like, the mouse that they had. And I think it was edited. I don't think it was really doing that. But, like, they were moving their mouse all the way across the desk just to move it because their sensitivity was so low. It was really funny. What am I doing? If you can, I would be surprised because, like, I don't see any reason for that to be on the console edition. Most console games don't have quick save and quick load, right? Like, the only game I can think of off the top of my head that has that, other than Fallout 4, which doesn't have proper quick save and quick load because the quick save on that is a button you can press, but there's no quick load, and it's in the menu, is Dishonored 2. Also, speaking of which, I love Dishonored. I have sunk... Like, I don't have the kind of, like, energy or motivation to play games for, like, thousands of hours. I don't have the time to do that. But if I did, Dishonored would be the first thing in my library to hit 1,000 hours. 100%. On Steam, it says I have something like 200-ish hours in Dishonored 1. That's wrong. I know I have probably closer to 300 to 400, but I didn't have internet for half the time I was playing the game. I just love that game so much. It's just... It's dumb, but it got me through a really, like, depressing time. Just because I hyper-fixated on finding every single route in that game that I could, so that gave me something to focus on for a while. You know what I mean? But Dishonored is so good. I kind of want to learn to speedrun it. TF2 is good. Oh, Chris, do you have Half-Life 2? No, okay. There's something called Source Unpack, and it's a version of Portal and Half-Life 2, like, bundled together. It's the latest release of their files from before the Steam Pipe update. Certain categories, it's much easier to run on Source Unpack than on Steam Pipe, which is the latest version of Steam Portal and Half-Life. However, I believe it requires you to have both on your library in order to run. I'm not 100% sure it actually requires both. There might be like a licensing thing for downloading that because it has all of HL2 in it, as far as I know. So if you don't own it, that could be a bit of a but it's a lot easier to like set up and run and stuff than Steam Pipe.
Fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. As long as I don't do something dumb and end up with like plus 20 seconds, I know I can do okay here. Because most of the time that I'm concerned about right now, mainly because I just can't do it, I need to get better at the game normally. Yeah, that makes sense. Most of the time save I'm worried about right now is in... Gonna stop talking and get this right first try. I say getting it wrong first try. Most of the time save I'm worried about is the last chamber. No. What did I screw up on my last run? Oh, 16 and 16 and 18. No, 16 and 17. I did something really dumb in both chambers, and it cost me so much time. So on 16, what I did is I accidentally, and I can't believe this, I managed to, I was trying, how do people get good at cube throws? Don't ask me, I suck! I have no idea. You could probably ask people on the Portal 1 speedrunning Discord. I have no damn idea how the hell. I haven't even gone to the dual portal device at any point during this stream. I'm going so well. But in chamber 16, which is the turret chamber, the first one, I tried to set up the portal bump at the beginning of that chamber. I tried. I failed. Completely. I just couldn't. And so I was like, that's not good. And then, after I get through the portal, after I get through the turret chamber, I was like, okay, I'm through here. Now all I have to do is not screw it up again. And then I screwed it up again. In chamber 17, I took 20-some seconds to manage to get the companion cube onto the button. Because it kept, like, not going into the, it kept just not going in where I needed it to. It was so bad. Yeah, I think you were there for it, actually, now that I think about it. I'm not 100% sure. But it was just, oh my god, I was dying inside. And I still PB'd on that, which was just so upsetting. Yeah, that was it. Okay. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the I keep getting really bad sleep, and it's not great.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested. Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
That got me so paranoid. I thought I was going to fall through the floor.
As part of a required required test protocol. Our previous
Oh my God.
statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
Drunk camera scares me so much every time.
The required test protocol. We will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
Go!
Flood safety is one of many enrichment center goals. The Aperture Science High Energy Pellet
Oh my God.
left of the chamber can and has caused permanent
I've gotten the camera to be able to stay sideways before. Yup, so have I. In chamber, what chamber would that be? Like chamber 6-ish, 7-ish? The one right before you do the forward momentum flinging thing before you get the portal gun. I managed to like go under the door like you're supposed to by shooting a portal, and then I stayed sideways and I did that all the way into the elevator.
any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Okay, here we go. This run is going to be it. I am 100% uncertain.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock as the effects of
Oh my God.
to the button are not part of
Oh my God. Kill me. That was awful. Wow.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test.
If I still had the ability to feel things, I would be upset right now.
The Aperture Science material emancipation grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate endofillings, crowns,
Tooth enamel and teeth. How does the music sound like compared to my audio level?
very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture
Is it too loud, too quiet? I just remembered I have it on.
With it, you can create portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look
It's
at
slightly quiet. It's kind of supposed to be.
Do not submerge.
Though if it would sound better louder, I'll change that after the stream.
Aperture Workday is the perfect time to have her tested.
Right now we're listening to the Portal Stories Mel soundtrack. I wanted to do the Portal 2 soundtrack, and during my first stream with music, I had it on the Portal 2 soundtrack. Apparently, most tracks on it should not get you like muted or DMCA'd or whatever. And this is true. And I like manually went in and removed Want You Gone because I knew ahead of time that that song is like the big exception, as well as Still Alive. It will just break it. So I took that song out, and then 6 minutes of a 30-minute VOD, because I had to call the stream early because I was literally falling asleep at my computer. 6 minutes of that VOD got muted because it detected bombs for throwing at you. And I mean, yeah, it's a recognizable song, but bombs for throwing at you specifically? Why?
Excellent.
Was I just being like so quiet during that time that it just didn't hear it? I mean, that it didn't hear me and it just only heard the song? What gives?
Use Aperture Science material emancipation grid.
So, in the meantime, we are listening to the Mel soundtrack, although I, an amateur musician, am going to be working on some stuff for the stream specifically. I would do a stream where I like make the music live, but the problem is my audio setup, like if you were to look at like Windows's understanding of my audio, like what my audio level is at, all of my music software would actually show up as being mute because they're not like sending audio output to the Windows API, they're sending it to the sound card. And because of that, it's like a direct thing and Windows can't pick it up. And because Windows can't pick it up, neither can OBS. And that's really unfortunate.
But is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grill.
So I just can't.
In semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the aperture science
Okay, here we go.
device. With it, you can create
Your own portals. These interdimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not.
Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device.
What the hell?
Even partially. Well done. Remember.
It's only 2 or 3 seconds. That wasn't good. I don't know what happened just then. Okay, only 4 seconds. That's not awful.
Welcome to test chamber 4.
During most runs, that would be pretty ungood, but I have reason to believe I will be okay. Never mind.
2, 1.
By the way, Chris, if you can get the vault save working and everything and get that working with live split, ping me on the server and just let me know. And if you need any help, I'll try my hardest.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Once I get out of this like weird funk, I'll be able to do pretty well, I think. I just need to get past the damn 07 fling and actually ABH correctly. Unlike that.
Are not part of this test.
Might have lost a second, but that's not a big deal. 2 is not a big deal either.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an
Okay.
unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the aperture science.
There's another thing I need to learn how to perform, which is called button save glitch, and I know how to do it, but I just learned how to do it like 2 hours ago, so I'm not exactly capable of doing it consistently. But it doesn't make your timer progress. So, where you use a radio to jam the button, yeah, pretty much. Apparently, if you use it in Chamber 01, you can save like 14 seconds or something by not waiting for the portal like merry-go-round to happen.
Welcome to test chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Yeah, I already have that set up. I think it's one of the few keybinds that can have multiple things on it and be allowed. You need 2 keybinds, which is one that... So they're basically both variations of your save glitch key, if you have that. So that like it quick saves and quick loads at the same time. The difference between the two is one of them is that they both change the maximum FPS the game is allowed to run at. one of them sets it to 30 and the other one sets it to 300. I think the one that sets it to 300 isn't actually like... I don't think it's setting it to 300 because you need to be running at 300 FPS, but I think that's just like... That's the upper limit of what most computers are going to be running Portal at, so that's pretty much just turning off the limit, I think. I'm not certain. Thank you, Sonar. Damn it.
Hazard lights have been found to agitate the high energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
No! Why was my last quick save there? Yeah, that's understandable. What's the command? Show FPS. CL. Now in the top right corner, it'll say what my FPS is, although I don't know how well that'll come across on stream. Yeah, right now I'm hitting somewhere in like the 200s. I don't think I've ever had Portal like actually lag on me. Stutter because of certain bugs, but not like lag. Changed my mind. Portal 1 is a better game than Cyberpunk 2077.
Incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized...
I just spilled a drink all over me. Oh no.
For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube.
It's okay, I'm just liquid cooling myself, it's fine. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't do that. Yeah, see? I mean, it's math. Shit. Nobody ever speak of that again.
A prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
I'm like... all of my speedruns are just like held together with glue and duct tape.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals.
These interdimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not.
Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device. Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science...
When you do that, are you bringing a turret with you physically, or are you doing the turret through the portal trick?
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
One of them is significantly easier. Okay. Um, there's a trick to that, which is making sure it's in the right area. When I get there, I'll show you how I set it up. Well, no, I won't. I'll be too busy trying to get a PB. I'll go back and show you how I set it up. Why did I lose that much time? Oh, I get it. Okay. Damn it. It did that weird up and down flip shit again.
Please be careful. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate a high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled. In 3, 2, 1.
Isn't jumping faster as you can start at the falling speed when entering the portal? Jumping when? Like where, I mean.
Excellent. And in 3, 2, 1.
First energy pellet chamber. It might be faster, I'm not sure, but it's... Someone in here earlier who is very much better at this game explained that it's like easier to just fall through. I'm sure jumping is faster, but I'm not sure how consistent it is.
Emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty supergliding super button. Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not working.
Yeah, that probably is going to be a better idea.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science material emancipation grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture.
If I screw up 07 again, I'm going to close live split so that I'm not like sucking myself out with the time. Every time I read my Twitch chat messages, I feel like a dumbass because I always make a typo or some other grammatical mistake. No, don't. It's like I understand where you're coming from, but like my like passion is writing, and I make some of the dumbest mistakes possible all the time.
Welcome to test chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
And no one's judging you here. If that makes it any better, you know. We are here to go through portals very fast. Language is not a concern. How is it 3 p.m.? Oh no. Same. I never said I was good at it. All of my friends will argue with me about that.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I live in Kentucky.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science
Hey.
material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture
I have a good friend up in Indiana. Though he lives in Fort Wayne, so he might as well live in Michigan, like, relative to where I live.
aperture science heavy duty super colliding super bottom. Suspect, please move quickly to the chamber lock as the effect of
What was that?
to the buttons are not part of this test.
So if I screw up the 07 fling again, I'm going to just close live split, and I'm going to turn this into... I'm just going to do a run normally, and then if I do okay on that, then I'll open live split again.
Is not part of any test protocol, but
Because I think I'm
is an
psyching myself out.
side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates.
I'm surprised I got a peak concurrent, like, amount of viewers at, like, 9.
Do not touch the operational
That's the
end.
most viewers I have ever had at once.
The operational end of the device. Do not. Well,
That was the
remember,
dumbest shot I've ever done.
Your daughter to work day is the perfect time to have her tested. Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
How did I ever get a PB of frickin' 1823 at this rate? How is my sum of best 1725?
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2, While safety is one of many enrichment center goals, the Aperture Science High
Of course I would.
seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent
It's only a few seconds. It's only a few seconds.
Please be careful. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However,
I don't know what I just did.
been found to agitate the high energy pellet and have therefore been
Oh my god! How? This is the most I have ever sucked at this. I think if you do the jump, you can also ABH, but it doesn't save that much time and it isn't that far from the elevator. Yeah, you can ABH there, definitely.
in 3, 2, 1. proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
I feel like I might get it this time. If not, then I will do the live split thing. I've been going for an hour and 16 minutes and I have not gotten the dual portal device once. Oh my god. That might have been my best time in this chamber.
With it, you can create your own portals. These interdimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work days.
When it comes out, I think I might play Portal Reloaded on stream. Seems interesting.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
That's okay. Chicken's good.
As part of a
I haven't had a
required test
proper, like,
protocol,
chicken dinner in
previous
so long.
suggesting that we would not monitor
We
this
have chicken in the
chamber
freezer, I
as
think.
fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
You didn't miss much. It was mostly just me deciding, okay, if I continue to screw up for a long enough amount of attempts, I will just turn off live split and I will do this differently.
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science High Energy pellet
Okay.
seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization.
Here goes nothing.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment.
Okay, that's not too big of a deal. Go, 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 go.
Have been found to agitate the high energy pellet and have
Yes! Oh my god! Finally! I lost like 10 seconds there, but those are 10 seconds I can get back later. I don't know why I just kept screwing that up so much. I normally do not screw it up like that. I swear to God.
Note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official.
Not bad.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Can we turn this around? That is the question. What? I don't submit my runs, no. I'm not really comfortable doing that yet.
Make no attempt to solve it.
How am I suddenly in the green? I don't understand. What the hell? I don't submit my runs, but once I get to a certain point, I think I'm going to. I don't know if there's any sort of like requirement for how good your video quality has to be, but you could use a program called like I think it's like Screencast-O-Matic or something like that. If you like, if OBS is too much for your computer, although I'm not totally sure. I mean, my computer is not modern. It's not state-of-the-art. It's not much of anything. It has 24 gigabytes of RAM though, and an 8-threaded processor from God knows when. So while it's not good at doing things fast, it's really good at like handling a lot of stuff thrown at it, you know? So it can handle streaming and stuff, but I'm not sure about like your laptop. What kind of laptop is it? Just in vague descriptions. Yeah, that's true. It'd also be kind of cool to know how, like, you stack up against the rest of the people playing. At first I thought that maybe I might be in, like, the top 100, and then I found out that the top 100 is, like, 10 minutes or something. OBS only shows, like, a frame a minute. The only sort of recording that works is small clips using Windows. Yeah. Though, OBS has, like, a ton, and I mean a ton of, like, internal settings you can screw with. So, why am I suddenly... What? Where did I lose time? I genuinely don't know how I lost time there. I lost time here, too. GLaDOS, no, stop!
We can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
And suddenly I'm losing time. I don't understand what I did. Kill me. Kill me. Oh my god. I give up. Starting over. If I got vent fling, I mean not vent fling. If I got the 07 fling one time, I can get it again. I got this. I actually progressed to get the dual portal device for the first time in, I don't know, an hour and a half.
Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing
Yeah.
each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation.
You don't want to put the portal that you come out of too close to the thing, because if you do, you'll bump your head on it like I did then. But if you do it too close, you might accidentally fire it directly next to your entry portal, and you just won't get anywhere like that. You might even get into like a loop.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock as the effects of prolonged exposure to the weapon are not part of this test.
Okay.
You're doing very well. Please
We've probably looped through the entire Portal Stories Mel soundtrack by now.
part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
Neither have I. Once I get a sub 18 run, I'm gonna change things up for a little bit. Maybe just, I don't know, try to broaden my channel scope some. I'm gonna play Mel Portal 2 at some point. Not speedrunning Portal 2, God no, but something to do with Portal 2. Maybe some community-made maps. And then some stuff that isn't Portal, like Bioshock. Bioshock is really cool. I want to learn how to speedrun it, because it seems really interesting. The neighbor just started up like a weed whacker, and that scared the shit out of me. Everyone hide your weed, it's getting whacked. Bioshock 1 and Infinite are really good. Bioshock 2 is interesting. It starts off really weakly, in my opinion. Like, the premise is good, but the gameplay, if you're not playing on, like, easy mode, is rough at the start. But once you get past the first, like, 2-ish levels, the rest of the game opens up, and it's so good. It's the same, like, amount of atmosphere as Bioshock 1, but in a much different tone. And the gameplay, once you actually, like, get stuff, like, beyond just Electro and stuff, it's pretty good. Okay, wow. Did you get to Arcadia? The place where, like, the tree dies and whatever, and you have to get the Lazarus Vector?
This aperture science material prevents a patient grid, will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Place, yeah, before you have to deal with Sander Cohen. If you've dealt with Sander Cohen, then you're about a little over halfway through. It's not a super long game, especially compared to when it came out, but it's decently long. I want the tattoos that the main character has across his wrists, but apparently that's like one of the most painful places to get a tattoo. Fort Frolic is one of my favorite levels of Bioshock. It's just so good. Yeah. Bioshock Infinite, I won't give too much away. Bioshock Infinite, like, takes place in a slightly altered, and by that I mean entirely altered timeline. And it's all about, like, parallel universes and, like, multiverse theory. It's so cool. If you have the collection, then that means you also have the DLC for Bioshock Infinite, and it's interesting. The first one is just like an hour-ish long The first one is like an hour-ish long, and it's all about what would you call that? It's like a narrative. It's not really gameplay. Yeah, Infinite takes place in the sky. Everything in BioShock Infinite is like allegorical to BioShock 1 in some way. Like there's a line towards the end which is like one of the most like famous lines from the game. It's there's always a man, always a girl, always a lighthouse. No, always a man, always a city, always a lighthouse. And it's just about like how in every combination of universes, some things are always going to happen in some form. It's really cool. I've played Infinite all the way through twice now. Played BioShock 1 all the way through 3 times? Close to 4, I think. Because I got all the way to the end and then I stopped. And that's not counting New Game Plus. BioShock 1 has New Game Plus, meaning that when you finish the game, you get to take all your shit back to the very beginning. All of your plasmids, all of your weapons, all of your ammo, all of your like health and Eve upgrades. It is chaos. Yup, exactly. The constants and variables. Is it someone new? Yup, we've looped through the entire soundtrack for Portal Stories Mel on this stream. That says a lot about me, I think, and my ability to play this damn game.
The Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested. Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Yep. If you, I believe it can fix itself though. I know that when that happens, it also gets screwed up in New Game Plus. If you pick up a weapon, why did that happen? Yeah. If you pick up a weapon before you pick up your stuff. Actually, no, that's not even it. Once you get your stuff in Medical Pavilion from the New Game Plus, they're just in completely the wrong order. I think if you die and respawn, it's fixed again, but geez. Holy shit. One moment, please. I might have to end stream early. I need to bring up Hardware Monitor real quick, because I put my foot against the side of my computer and it burned me. Why did my computer literally burn my foot? Holy shit! I have to go turn my fan on. I'll be right back. That might create some noticeable background noise, but oh my god, my, hey, where did I see that? Yeah, AMD Radeon TM R7 360. That's my graphics card. It's running at 90 degrees Celsius right now. My motherboard, my processor is running at 79 to 80 degrees Celsius. The temperature on my motherboard itself is running at 27 degrees Celsius, so that's wrong. And let me look up the weather in the area. Weather, Louisville, Kentucky. How hot is it outside? Temperature, Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, yeah, that would explain it. It's 80 degrees outside. Jesus Christ.
In 3, 2,
Okay, I'm going to exit live split because I'm screwing up my runs, and I'm also going to rename the stream real quick. Okay. I exited live split. I'm going to do one run all the way through, like, no questions asked, and then I'm going to end the stream because I do not want my computer to burn. I had no idea it was running so hot. Oh my god.
excellent. Please proceed.
By the way, I want to thank both of you for stopping by and staying for so long. It means a lot.
The incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material invents a patient grip, will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube. Please place
The moment I am done with this stream, I am running downstairs and turning the AC on and then just, like, probably going to put my computer in sleep mode. Oh my god. It's never gone this hot before. That can't be good for it.
perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
It's the, like, leg so hot, hot leg so hot it fry an egg thing, and it's just a graphics card. I saw someone on, like, the PC Master Race subreddit or something, like, show an image of their, like, graphics card, and I think it was like a 1080 Ti or something. It wasn't a new card, but it was expensive as hell. I remember that much. It might have been a 2060 or something, just something really powerful. And they said all it took was one drop of coffee, and there was an area that was, like, very clearly discolored. And the whole time, like, everyone in the comments were thinking, like, what situation are you in where your graphics card got, like, coffee spilled on it while it was running? And, like, they like, declined to answer, and it's the funniest shit.
Portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the
Fun fact,
operational
this graphics card does not actually fit in this PC case. The riser or whatever, like, the thing it, like, hooks into to keep it in place, bent. Because my old do they have their PC open and on their lap? Yeah, I mean, how else are you going to get the most accurate temperature readings? You just take a meat thermometer and you, like, shove it into a PCIe port or whatever.
quite well.
I so canceled my save glitch just then. Yeah, I think I've explained this story on stream before, but, like, this computer, it was made a long time ago, but it was going to be scrapped by the people who previously owned it. They don't have a fan, so they just blow on the parts to cool it. I love that. That's so fun. That's so good. But this computer was actually made. Well, it was built, like, by hand. The case is older than I am. Like, undeniably, it's older than I am, the case is. And it it looks like it could drink if it walked into a bar. It's old as hell. But the motherboard inside and the CPU and the RAM and everything, it's from about a decade ago. If you were to take this back in time to when these parts came out, this would have been like the fastest computer in the world, basically. As an i7-920 and an i7-920 and 24 gigabytes of RAM, which is just a lot of RAM, even by today's standards. However, the graphics card in it was so old that it wasn't even like a NVIDIA G. It was back when NVIDIA's like numbers were like the 3400 or like the 9400 GT instead. So it didn't even have HDMI. It didn't have DisplayPort. It had like one VGA. No, not one VGA. Two. The thing that looks like VGA but is white. You know what I mean? I don't know how old it is, but it crashes constantly. Crashes how? Like, are we talking blue screen of death, or are we talking like black screen, weird, like everything falling apart? Like DVI, thank you. I knew the name until I had to remember it. Yeah, it had 2 DVI ports and some sort of like, you know, the old like RGB adapter thing that was like on like the Commodore 64 era of computers. It had that on it, of all things. So yeah, it could not connect to my monitor. So what I ended up doing is I yanked my freezes and makes terrible noise. It might have something wrong with its RAM. You might want to consider reseating the RAM. Essentially what that is you just like open it up, you take the RAM sticks out, you just kind of like, I don't know, like probably don't blow on them. That's probably a bad idea, like moisture and stuff. Just make sure they're not like totally dirty and just put the RAM back in, maybe get some compressed air and blow out the RAM slots. Also make sure that they're put in the right order. Sometimes, especially if you like move a computer like from one place to another, like in a car, you get the RAM to kind of like one of its pins won't contact correctly and it'll have really bad issues and stuff. Don't have a clue about computer parts. Just look up how to reseat RAM or something. It's not a common issue like in the grand scheme of things, but it's common enough that there's probably like a explain like I'm 5 thing about it. It's really easy. It's just like, it's not entirely obvious how to do it. RAM is like it's kind of like having a flash drive with the way it works. It's basically very, very fast but limited amount of storage that only exists during runtime, so you can't like save data to your RAM. It's used specifically to like load stuff if a program needs it like over and over again, so it doesn't have to keep reading it from the hard drive. But if something goes wrong with your RAM, then everything is going to start screwing up because suddenly programs will lose valuable information and it won't be able to just go, okay, we lost the information, get it back again, you know? Because a lot of the time that information is only like grabbed during startup, so it just doesn't know what to do anymore. If I had more information, I could probably give a better answer on like how to fix an issue like that, but it would be hard to like diagnose over like Twitch chat. Ow, my everything. Funny story. When the person who sent this computer to me sent it to me, its power supply was like 350 watts, and since you don't know anything about computer parts, I'll just tell you that that's not enough. That's like nowhere near enough. So we had to remove all of the power pins from my old dead computer, take the power supply out, shove it into the new computer, and connect that up. And that was so hard. It was like weirdly hard. I don't know why. Like the 24 pin that like actually goes to the main motherboard like stuff and powers it. Like I had to take a screwdriver to it to get it off. It was painful. Oh, damn it. The moment I turn off the timer, I do really well. That's so annoying.
Must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided.
If I could build my own computer, I would make it liquid cooled, but I do not have that kind of money. Maybe one day I'll go affiliate. I think as of this stream, I meet all of the requirements for affiliate except for, I do this test in a weird way. I think I do it too, in a weird way. Because there's better ways to do this. But as of this stream, I believe, I think I qualify for affiliate, except for my followers. If I had more followers, I think I would qualify, and that's interesting. Although I don't intend to go affiliate anytime soon, that's why if you could like share the channel with anyone you know who might be interested, that would be very helpful. And bump the portal into the hallway. The small room. Wait, which small room? You bump the portal into the hallway. Oh, I had no idea. I doubt that's what you're talking about, but I had no idea you could actually put that there. Smaller room. Oh. Over there? You'll have to I'll come back later. Probably record a small clip enough to send on Discord. Yeah, that could be cool. Or if you could figure out how to get demos to work, you could record a demo file. Not that I know how to view a demo file. That's something built into the Source engine. You can use something called Mediafire. I think you need to make an account, but you can pretty much just... Like, it's fairly secure, so you can just create an account for one thing and kind of forget about it. Although it's a good thing to have. Mediafire has a few gigabytes of free online storage space. It's pretty good. And you can just send, like, straight-up download links to stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean. The moment I turn off Live Split, I start doing well. Never saw what? Portal bump there? Hang on. Let me show you how I did that again. Which is it? This one? Okay, you come through here. Oh no. It's raining here too. No, it's not. I don't know why I said that. It's like kind of stormy here too. It's not stormy yet, but like you can feel it in the air, like you know it's coming.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance. The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition,
Oh yeah.
perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak. You did it.
There, this is already better than my damn PB.
Certainly brought you good luck.
It took 20 attempts to get this through there on my PB.
For the rest of the test, and unfortunately, you euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations. The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
You want to see some crazy shit if you're not used to like save load abuse? Watch this. This is the easiest way to do this chamber. That isn't just doing the camera thing. Yeah, you know this one. I think I shot it at an angle. Weird low portal route.
Well done.
Ta-da.
Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical.
That was the first save glitch I learned how to do.
certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center electrical safety seminar.
Why is my game not responding? Okay, we're good.
Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake. Congratulations.
Well,
Welcome to the final
oh, interesting.
When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex.
That sounds
Enrichment Center regulations
that's unique. I didn't know you could do that. I just used the camera trick.
Congratulations. The test is now over. All Aperture technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your
2 hours in, and this is like the first time I've gone to escape.
participating in this
Can someone just like
computer
stop me
aided
from ever doing this again?
activity. Goodbye. What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended
Yeah.
we were going to murder you. We are very
I can't believe that that someone managed to beat Portal 2 with 100 portals. That just seems unnecessarily like hard to do.
Place the device on the ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides. A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. Make no further attempt to leave the testing area. Assume the party escort submission position or you will miss the party.
Ah! That wasn't it. There are many things that are it, and that was not it. This might be one of my better escapes, which is sad. What? Never mind. Got it. No portals, wow. I almost fell into the goop just then where you don't have to talk about that. Whoops.
You know that, right? Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
I need to learn Flippy Skippy Skip. Or even Flippy Skippy.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Where is it?
All the cake is gone. You don't
Come
even
on.
care, do you? This is your last chance.
That was weird. The no portal thing sucks because at the very end you have to jump all the way up with the radio at the bottom of the pit. What? Oh my god, that sounds incredibly hard. Okay, doing the quick little, like, Catholic cross thing. Bless me, please. Second try. Third, technically, but second try. Oh my god. Did I just do that? Oh my god. Second try again. The first try was just for practice, just for show. I know what I'm doing. What is wrong with me? Oh, not responding. Wonderful. Portal, my beloved. Save, save, save. Okay. That's why I saved. Interesting. Oh, while I'm here, I will show you the setup I do for, what was it? What were we talking about? Oh, how to get the turret to shoot GLaDOS consistently. It's really easy. Okay, so once you're up here, yeah, so you're going to aim for the dead center of this. See that, like, yellow part on the bridge there? Like, from one island to the other? That right there. You want one portal there, and you're going to also use this for... You're also going to use this for the catwalk skip. Not really the catwalk skip. That's an actual strategy, but you're going to use this to get onto the catwalk like this. Then you're going to keep the pink one there. Not the pink one, the whatever color you have that set to. I'm going to keep my pink one there. Come over here. Now, because I had to reload the map, the game is going to stutter. That's normal. Now, look where I shoot this. Right where the light and the dark meet. Roughly right where that happens. And you're going to stand right along with this. And it happens.
Well, you found me. Congratulations.
Yep, because the angle that the turret is aiming into it is really, really shallow. So the angle coming out of it also needs to be shallow.
I guess we both know that isn't going to
If you like picture where that red line's gonna come from, that like you can get a better idea of like why that works.
Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Oh, you're kidding me. Did you just set the aperture? To ignore your toxin.
2 hours, and that was my first completed run of the day. Can I get the whatever the saddest thing on Twitch is? I don't know what the emotes are. Yes, this is inbounds. The definition for going out of bounds is that your camera or your portals must enter the black void. This is in... You don't use emotes? Yeah. Well, this is in the... this is technically in the map. You aren't supposed to end up here, but there's nothing stopping you from... But, like this is technically inbounds because you are in the bounds of the map. Like, so was there anything else that I wanted to show you guys? I can't remember if we had, like, any specific things to talk about. Because a small hallway, you can see it. Yep. What else is there? The turret room SLA. Yep, that's right. So that would be chamber 16. Okay, so starts off very simply. You're just gonna portal bump up here. That's okay, Chris. My brain doesn't work either. Okay, so shoot into this corner as far as you can get it. Shoot into this corner as far as you can get it. Save glitch. Take a few steps back. Shoot blue at the intersection right here. Then around where the door... Like, once it recedes around where the door is right here, it'll light up. About in the middle of this panel. Middle of this panel. Through this panel. And just like that. It's worth noting that I'm screwing this up. I don't know what I'm screwing up, and I haven't looked at the video in a while. That's supposed to put you at the end. It's supposed to put you in that last room. I think it might just be my alignment off a bit. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's pretty simple. And there's also the extremely easy skip here with going through the glass.
This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition.
Also, I actually explained this to someone like on stream last night. If you're afraid of getting hit by the orb, just stand in there. I've been coming to speak in chat tonight to do a clean run. Oh, 27 minutes. That's not bad. That's really good. And go ahead and give that Chamber 16 SLA a try.
Certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Hell yeah. Hey, Yellow Rat. So funny thing, this started off as me like trying to get a new PB of under 28 minutes, and then I kept screwing up the 07 fling and other like really small things so often that like I was losing so much time it would become impossible to continue. So I ended up just turning off LiveSplit and saying, okay, you know what? This is no longer a PB stream. Let's see if I can do okay. Then I immediately nailed the 07 fling and everything else. It was... I think having LiveSplit open was like psyching me out.
Well done.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to go to the... okay, I'll go to Chamber 16 real quick. It's very, very easy. So let me just get through the bump real quick. Okay, here's what you do. Get the save glitch. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take a few steps back. Yeah, see, okay, so it's just my alignment, that's all. Sometimes it'll put you in that one. if you can get like a really tight, like hitting exactly in the right place, it'll take you right to the end. I always just end up a little bit like behind where I need to be.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted.
What else should we look at while we're at it?
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official
First
test
try.
report.
Oh, while I'm streaming, let me try button save glitch. Why did I start at the actual beginning of the game? Is the ABEH across the gap in this test task only? Over goo with like the one where like in this chamber in 08? No, that is not TAS only. I don't know how people do it. I have no idea. But I've seen people do it like live. It's incredible. It looks incredibly difficult. I asked someone about it last night and he was like, it's not hard. It's just like it's partially luck, I think. Like there's no trick to it. It just works if you get it to work.
This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
Yeah.
For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage.
I forgot to grab the most important thing about this. What am I doing? Okay. Let's see if I can get button save glitch to work. Load game. Okay. Got it.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture.
I don't have live split open, so I cannot tell when I need to stop doing this. I understand the concept. Nope, not working.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and drink counseling will be available at the conclusion of the
Can't you use the same glitch in this test where you shoot under the door to skip having to do that? Which chamber? Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, my brain just went really dumb for a second. Yeah, you can do that. I don't know if it's really worth it. I guess if you're like really, really good at it and you're like trying to save as much time as you can, like if you're going for a world record run or something like that, or like you're trying to get like in the top 25 or you know what I mean. If you're like really needing that time save, you can do that. I just don't think it would make that much of a difference on an actual run. Like in the grand scheme of things. It is good though that when you button save glitch, it does not count towards your time. Because what they're measuring when you like submit your run is they're measuring game time, and game time pauses during that, and that's like allowed.
The appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment
What?
Center apologizes for the inconvenience.
Ambush!
It has been replaced with a live fire course
Designed for military androids, the Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell
I will never feel as cool as I know you can keep the button stuck with the cube in normal saving and loading. Yeah. I'll never feel as cool as I'll never again feel as cool as I did when I accidentally, well, not really accidentally, but when I managed to pull off the Chamber 16 SLA so fast that I was in the elevator waiting for it to go up before GLaDOS finished her first voice line.
Please take care of it.
I do not think I had LiveSplit open.
The symptoms most commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak. You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately,
Might be one of our best Chamber 17s.
companion cube more quickly
Okay.
than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
I don't think I'm going to open LiveSplit again today. Maybe later, like on my own time. I don't. I think I'm just kind of like not into like having the kind of day where I get a PB.
The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be fed, and then there will be
Hello. I need to get a higher DPI mouse. Like much higher. I think mine has a refresh rate of like 120 something, which is like unacceptable.
well done.
DPI is dots per inch. It's basically, I said higher DPI and I meant to say higher refresh rate, sorry, but I need higher refresh rate. DPI isn't really the important thing. DPI, though, is short for dots per inch. It's basically a measurement of like how fine detail your mouse is. So actually, yeah, you know what? Higher a mouse with a better DPI and better refresh rate would be good, because what that's essentially getting at is like how fine can you like adjust your mouse movements. And right now, I can only move like, if I move my mouse just enough to that, like in theory, it should move to get a shot in place. It might just not register it because it's so imprecise. It makes playing first-person shooters much harder than it should be. Shit.
Congratulations. The test is now over.
What?
Remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye. What are you doing? Stop it. Hi.
Yeah, if you saw that just then with like how
That you made it.
like my mouse moved over the shot over and over again as I try to line it up, that's what I'm talking about. Like my precision is so low. It is so satisfying. It's so good. If you get really fast at it, you can finish the chamber before GLaDOS says good luck. That's when you know you've like gotten that down tight.
Assume the party escort submission position or you will miss the party.
Other than save load abuse, I don't know of any other way like you can actually make it faster. Unless you mean the escape section, in which there's absolutely ways to go faster. Also, here's just like a little tip that makes this so much easier, just in general. That says 19 basically jump into the escape section. Interesting. I did not know you could do that. This is just a very minor tip, but it's a lifesaver, really. If you listen, if you like have the game muted, there's not much you can do. But like if you have audio turned on, listen for your learn and listen to like the sound that portals make when they land, because it makes it a lot easier to like judge whether or not you need to reshoot something. Because if you can just listen to it and know whether or not you shot something, you don't have to wait to see it like open. I swear to God, I thought Two Trucks by Lemon Demon started playing, and that would have made no sense. I don't have that in my playlist because I don't have that downloaded, and I don't think I'll ever have that downloaded unless I'm like trying to like mentally harm someone. It's a good song though. It is also absolutely TOS. I would get banned probably. Yeah, that's true. I think Neil is actually like really like forgiving with the DMCA, but the VOD would get muted 100%. Neil is a cool dude. I want to shake his hand. And then ask him like, who hurt you? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, now that I think about it, I forgot, but I just remembered that there was a Wayne Radio TV stream where they're playing AI Dungeon, and someone donates for 2 trucks, and it is like so like not working with the tone of what the story they're doing, and the entire chat is just going wild because of it. It was so good. I would have loved to be the person who donated for it. You know, nothing about the song Two Trucks is explicitly gay, but you think it is. Just, it has that vibe. Someone just, like, I just noticed that, like, my view counter went up by 1 shortly before I said that, and after saying that, I am sure it's going to go back down.
Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that and
Yeah, hi, Sonar.
that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4.
It is the most American song ever.
Supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. Kidding me. Where are you taking? Oh, you think let's do it. Neurotoxic.
What about my about? Two trucks. Oh my god, now I have it in my head. Yes, please. Like, can you imagine, like, watching? Like, let me paint a picture for you. Like, I'm just, like, let me paint a picture for you here. Okay, it's 2022. Something bad has happened to Biden, and now we have a different president. Specifically because I can't imagine this happening with Biden. I feel like that would just ruin it. It would just go horribly wrong. But any other person alive, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah. I can imagine people not noticing that unless they read the about section. But like I can imagine just like the president walks onto the stage and they put their hand over their heart and they like tear up, looking up like at the United States flag, and then like it suddenly cuts to like Neil Cicerega singing the chorus to Two Trucks, and everyone in the audience is just weeping. At that moment, everything would just collapse. North Korea would invade the U.S. just to make a stop. I would actually watch sports just to hear Two Trucks being played in a stadium. The thing is, though, you know that the entire audience would just be like vibing and bumping to the sound of that. It's just 10,000 people like stomping their feet to the rhythm, going bum da da dum dum da da. What would you do if you're an athlete in that scenario and you walk onto the field or whatever and you hear that coming from every direction? Do you just like forfeit your life at that point? Oh my god. I love everything about that idea. If I were an athlete, that would just motivate me even more. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's why why your messages were like getting cut off. I was like, wait a minute, why am I suddenly struggling to read all of the letters in those? And then I realized I had Streamlabs on instead of Twitch, and I was looking at, yeah. But oh my god, that would be something else. Wait, that just got so much better. Instead of like, no, wait, that would be the Star Spangled Banner. I was just imagining like Madonna singing Two Trucks, like very like patriotically. Okay, I think after like 2-ish hours of struggling, I'm actually like into the swing of things now. Okay. Change the pledge to Two Trucks so that students have to recite it every day. Oh, that's concerning. That would be very interesting, though. Hey, 27 minutes. That's not bad. That's good. I am very sorry you've had to listen to us, like, ramble about Two Trucks in the meantime. Yeah. Once you learn, like... There's a certain point when you're learning to speedrun a game where you, like... It's whatever, I never heard of Two Trucks. Yeah, that might be for the best. But it's like, once you get used to the game and, like, all of the weird quirks it has, you should go listen to it. Okay, you can take her advice, but at the same time, maybe don't. It's like the two devils on your shoulder, one telling you to go listen to two trucks and the other telling you not to.
Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
Toby or not Toby? Who is he? Also, I don't know if you know this, but Infinitus, I've given up. If you, and let me get rid of that portal so I don't die. If you have, like, if you're like going like, if you're doing a back hop and you turn around and you, hang on, let me see if I can set this up. You have to be going very fast for it to work, but you can turn around, hold down S, and just keep spamming jump. I think you have to stop crouching. It works better when you're coming out of a launch, which I will demonstrate in Chamber 07, which is my nemesis. What it does is that the right chamber? Yeah. It's called accelerated forward hopping. It's similar to like back hopping. It's easy to yeah, I know you can change and switch to a forward hop. The issue with that though is you need to be going fast to pull that off, because in order to get forward hopping to work, you need to be going fast. You can't just do it from like standing position. And you also need to do it like you need to set that up midair. So if you're not set up just right, you'll kill all your momentum in the process of trying to go faster. You just have to do it right. I'm done. I've been typing fa instead of... That's okay. I knew what you meant.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol,
I got one singular hop out of an AFH just then. It wasn't really noticeable though. I'm a professional dumbass too. I think that used to be like, I think that was my Twitter bio for like a month once. I don't really use Twitter, but when I do, I make a fool of myself. Is there a way to open a map to train it? This is kind of a weird way to do it, because you can't just go to a new chapter, but what I recommend is opening in the command console, typing map escape _02. That'll take you to the chamber where like GLaDOS is and everything, except we're not going to fight GLaDOS. We're going to say SV_cheats 1 no clip. And then we're going to go out of bounds and go all the way up to the panorama up here, this. Then we're going to go back into bounds by going no clip again. And now, why is there a radio here? What gives? But while you're here, it's a very open environment and you can practice both ABH and... Yeah, I understand that. The main reason I'm not on Twitter right now is actually because I want to avoid getting spoiled for the last chapter of Attack on Titan. I already got spoiled, though. But this is a really wide open area. You can practice here. Also, the grass is a portal surface. Fun fact. So that's a bit of like, like, don't say anything. I haven't read the final chapter either. I won't. Cool to see another fan. People who watch the anime are all over the place, but I don't actually run into like manga readers very often. The final chapter's not out yet, I don't believe. It releases officially in 2 days. Yep, there it was. Chapter 9 of April, Aaron's birthday. Yep, Calming 9 of April, not Chapter 9. Whoops. I love how the stream is called Portal Inbounds Practice, and I'm just doing this now. But it's so much fun. Which Titan shifter is your favorite? Oh, I'll go back 1 second. So, start, jump. I don't have a favorite. Yeah, that's fair. Escape, map escape, O2. In Portal there aren't, but in Half-Life I'm pretty sure it's like vital to speedrunning. So chapter or character. Favorite character, like favorite Titan shifter. You said, I think I remember you saying you're from, did you say you were in Portugal? Shifter. Yeah, Peak is cool. Portugal? Yeah, do you read it in English or like Portuguese? English, okay. Yeah, are you caught up for the most part? Like everything up until the last chapter? Yeah, oh my god. The like bombshell that Pete can just like create tie-ins out of thin air for like as many times as she needs to was so cool. Like I was expecting something to be like up with her like cart tie-in. I wasn't expecting it to be that. That was just so cool. That's one of my favorite powers any of them have. It's just like overwhelming via brute force. Okay, so for accelerated someone keeps pinging me on this damn server. I only joined for one notification and they never did it. So for accelerated forward hopping, first you need to pick up speed. So we're gonna start with accelerated back hopping. So you jump, then you turn around. So you jump and turn around 180 degrees, and you crouch while doing this, and you never uncrouch during back hopping. Jump 180 degrees. Now do not hold down S. You're going to the only movement that you're going to be doing is the jumping and aiming where you're going with the camera. You're never going to press any of the directional keys after you jump. So you jump, turn around. It's better if you look at the ground a bit like this. And then every time you hit the floor, you're going to press jump. Oh, yeah, I think you can actually. Hang on. I forgot about that. You can strafe, so you're never going to go forward or backwards. So I turn around, but I don't press S. Yes, you jump, turn around, and then you just hold, and while crouching, you just spam the jump key. No, don't spam the jump key, actually. Press it every time you're about to hit the ground or every time you hit the ground. Depending on how good your computer is and stuff, there might be like a pause between. There might be like a latency, so you'd never know when you need to be hitting that key if you're not used to it, or just have it for scroll wheel. Yeah. If you're starting out though, just to get the basic concept, you might want to learn how to do it with keyboard as well, because sometimes you just forget to do the scroll wheel, or you might. It's just good practice to know how to do it without the scroll wheel. So once you pick up speed, I did bind it to the wheel. Okay. So you're just going to like flick the wheel every time you hit the ground. Like that. And I'm going to put a portal here and all the way over there just so I can actually I don't have to do this every time. Okay, so what you're looking at now is forward hopping, and it's the same concept, like why it works, but once you pick up speed, you're going to turn around, hold S, so when forward hopping, you hold S, and then it's pretty much the same concept. So forward hopping is basically back hopping, but you turn back around, so you're facing the direction you're going, and you're holding S when you jump. That sounds complicated, I know, but with enough practice, it'll be easy. I believe forward hopping is you can't strafe easily. Yeah, forward hopping isn't really good for like maneuvering. It's good for if you're like on a beeline for where you need to go and you just need to get faster. Like, the best places to forward hop are at the end of flings into other places. Like when, like in the Chamber 07 fling. Hang on, which map is this? This is, so map test chamber. Okay, this one, I think. Yeah. So the best place, I saw people just hop over the goo in 08. I don't know how to do that. It's not exactly like, I wouldn't call it advanced, but you need to be like really good at it. That's the concept though. You're back hopping. You're accelerated back hopping. That's what you're doing. I just don't know how to set that up. But a good place to do, so another thing is you don't need to start with back hopping to forward hop. Back hopping is the fastest way to gain speed, and what you need for forward hopping is speed. So as long as you have speed, you can forward hop without back hopping. Like when if I can do this correctly, like there. It didn't work very well because I lagged for a second when I pressed the button. I didn't hit it when I should have. But when I hit the ground and jumped into the elevator, that was forward hopping. And if you do it fast enough, it is incredibly fast. It just launches you into the back of the elevator, and you're just done. Yeah, you heard the space bar. So let's go to test chamber 04? I should specify when I say test chamber 04, I'm talking about maps, not the actual chamber, because some of them have multiple. So no, it must be on chamber 6. Yep. The names of the maps and the test chambers in them aren't like the same. Okay, here's a great example of when you should forward hop. That. Don't get stuck like that, but that's the concept. Shoot. Did not mean to do this. And into this elevator too. You crouch while doing that? Yep. I'm not 100% sure you need to be crouched, but it makes it easier. Back hopping, you need to be crouched. If you understand why the game does that, it might be easier to like get used to performing it. I think I've explained it on stream before. You can forward hop over the gap, but it's difficult. Yeah. It auto-saved with me in the goo. So jump, then crouch, and then just keep jumping while crouched. Yeah, plus the turnaround. Because if you look in the direction you're going when back hopping, it won't work because that's not a back hop. Like this.
Welcome to test chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
And you're gonna want to jump every time you hit the ground. Because if you just keep jumping, then you might actually hit the button while you're like in the air and have it not hit jump when you're on the ground, and then you lose time to friction. This game engine is like it's one giant bug, I swear. Also, I'm getting really tired. Like I've been doing this pretty much all day, really. So I'm going to do one more run, and then I'm just gonna end the stream. Thank you everyone for showing up. I mean, there were like 2 separate occasions where my peak concurrent like viewers for this stream hit 9, and that's never happened before, so that's cool.
We will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2, While safety is one of many enrichment center goals, the Aperture Science High Energy Pad, seen to the left of the chamber, can and has caused permanent disabilities such as
Actually, I hear the dogs whining, so I have to deal with them now. So I'm just going to end the stream kind of early. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. I don't know if I'll be back today. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow night, I think, to try and get a PB. If you... please feel free to, like, share the channel with anyone you know or whatever. I don't know, just... Yeah, I had a lot of fun streaming today. I kind of sucked at first, but once I got... You did it? Sweet! Good job, dude. Okay, I'm going to end the stream. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Discord or anything. Okay. And yeah, you can ping me, you can DM me, whatever. Bye, everyone. Wait, what? I just need to get in a smaller environment 1,000 more times. Yup.